What's up guys, JTails here with another competitive tutorial guide, this time talking about King Dedede. And let's get right into it. I usually pick the stage on it just for clarity since it's a bright stage so we can see. And yeah, if this is your first time on my channel, welcome and I hope you enjoy it. Alright, so first thing I want to talk about with Dedede is his weight. His weight is definitely one of those things that are going to be a factor. You're going to survive way longer than your opponents are going to survive. Meaning, you don't have to worry about rushing. Dedede can be played in a very patient manner because you're going to get your damage, right? You're going to get your damage, you know, like 10% here, 10% there. And eventually, you're usually going to outlive your opponent and take the first stock. And once you take the first stock, you're pretty good to go from there. But yeah, I know you guys have been asking a lot for a Dedede tutorial, so yeah, let's get to it. The first thing, well, I guess the second thing I want to talk about, the thing I want to talk about most is as a Dedede player, you have to count the number of jumps you have. So the initial jump counts for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After that, you can't jump anymore. So if you're fighting against Dedede and you have this count in mind, you know when he's gonna land, right? He can't jump any more than 5 times. But as a Dedede player, what you can do is you can like fast fall. You can trick people. Like you can trick them into thinking that you're gonna land, and then they'll throw out like a grab or something, and that's when you can come down with an attack and try to hit them, basically. Things like that. So you want to really like mix up your landings with Dedede. I think that's one of the greatest, most effective tools he has, like the fact that he can kind of float around a whole lot. So count your jumps so you know when you're gonna have to come down. And if you're having trouble against fighting Dedede, count his jumps so that you can know when to punish him, you know? Alright, next thing I want to talk about is his neutral B. It's a really great move. I think it's awesome and people don't use it enough. Dedede players don't use neutral B enough. So you can use it when you're in the air and you're trying to find a place to land. A lot of people, they're going to block, right? They're going to block because they're waiting to shield grab you. So coming down with the neutral B is a great tool because it gets you to land safely. Even if people are blocking, it'll still suck them up. And it deals 10%. And it's pretty safe. The only thing you'd have to worry about is if someone decides to roll behind you. So if you come down like this and they roll behind you, now you're going to get punished. So you have to be careful with that. But what I like to do with it is I like to face one direction and then, not the band one direction, but I'm terrible, sorry guys. But I like to face one way and then B reverse it and come down with it because people will expect it less when you B reverse it. So definitely get used to doing that. B reversing your inputs so you don't get Gordos, but you will reverse your neutral B. And it's just a great landing tool. It's one of his best landing tools aside from just narrowing down neutral air. Because this down air doesn't stay out like it used to. Okay. Next thing, some early percent combos are down throw into forward air. And then people can jump immediately after that. So you have to read what they're going to do. Maybe they will jump, maybe they'll fall down with you, and then you'd be able to get a down tilt or a re-grab after that. So you can do things like down throw, forward air, re-grab, down throw, forward air, down tilt, depending on the timing and all that. But generally, Dedede's grab is one of his greatest tools in Pummel. And then at mid percents, and even at higher percents, that's when you want to start looking for down throw into up air. Always remember to get your pummels, down throw into up air, and that'll kill lighter characters at a reasonable time, reasonable percent. See, it's almost killing Charizard, and Charizard's pretty heavy. So down throw to up air, down throw into forward air is what you're going to be looking for at low and mid percents. Generally, I like to throw people off the stage if I don't have that much room, and then I set up a Gordo. And the thing about Gordos is that they cover a lot of the options when people are trying to get back from the ledge. Especially, see that? Gordo to forward tilt is a great, even down smash, it covers so much space. So you can set up a Gordo forward tilt and then like down smash to cover people's ledge options. And jump is the best thing, the best way to avoid it if a DDD player is doing this to you. But it's still really good. It gives you a lot of coverage. Sometimes you'll get interrupted. So we talked about neutral B. I think it's super important. If you take nothing else from this video, please remember to use neutral B a little bit more often with your DDD. Alright, let's talk about his up B. So his up B, you can do it in different angles. You can do it like forward, continuously, left or right basically. But if you don't cancel it, you're just stuck, right? You're stuck in that trajectory. But it has a hitbox on the bottom of it. Boom, see, and it ground pounds. It grounds people, and it deals good damage. It can even kill at high percents. So it's not a bad move. The stars next to it also protect you. But people can block them, and they can grab you. So it's not the best move to use, because people can just block it and then punish you. So you want to be careful with it. But you can also cancel it, and by pressing... Wait. Why is it not canceling? Alright, oh, you cancel it by pressing up again. So by pressing up once again, you cancel it. And it allows you to mix up people. Like if they think they're gonna punish you on your way up, you could just cancel it and go to the ledge. You can avoid the trouble basically. So like you can do it and snap to the ledge like this, or you can hold down while you do it to bypass the ledge and come onto the stage, or you can do up B while holding down and then press up and kind of cancel it. You're gonna have a lot of end lag, so when you do cancel it, you want to make sure you grab the ledge and don't do anything else because you're gonna get punished. Another nice string is falling neutral air into up tilt, which works at lower percents. So if you can like drop in on somebody, that usually works. Things like that. Down throw into forward air. You can kind of string these forward airs along depending on opponent's DI and how they act afterwards. As for the Gordos, Gordos can be hit back at DDD, right? Characters can attack them and send them flying back. They deal decent damage and they can even kill at higher percents, like really high percents. But you can control the trajectory of Gordos by holding up after you throw them. See how this one kind of just stayed vertically? Or holding horizontal, and this one will kind of roll straight across the stage. So generally when I throw people off stage, I like to do a vertical Gordo to cover the space. And then I pressure with forward tilt and down smash and stuff. Whereas from like far away, I'm going to use the horizontal ones depending on where they're standing. If someone does knock back a Gordo at you, you can actually re-catch it by pressing side B and you'll throw it right back at them again. And there's some pretty cool shenanigans when people hit the Gordos back at you, but we're not going to get into that right now. Forward throw eventually will kill, but it takes a really long time, and so does back throw. Eventually it'll kill, but even still, even at this percentage, it will not kill. So usually your best bet is almost always down throw, but I like to get people off stage so I can set up for Gordos basically. That's my setup with the grabs. So at low percents, I'm using down throw, and if I'm ever by the ledge, I'm using forward throw or back throw, depending on the matchup. Forward tilt is a great tool. Forward tilt is a really good spacing tool. It's disjointed, so people can't hurt Dedede, right? His hammer is in the way. So it's a really great way to kind of like gain damage safely, and you want to use this carefully, right? But if people block the forward tilt, they can just run up and grab you, and you're in trouble. So don't throw it out constantly. Throw it out when you think people are going to do something laggy, then you can punish them. Same thing with down tilt. Down tilt's a pretty cool move, but if people block it, they can just block it and grab you or smash you. It's not safe. It's a good move, but it's not a safe move. And I see a lot of DDD players kind of abuse it. You'll see them do it multiple times. Don't do that. Don't do it so much. There's no reason to do it so much. DDD, you want to just kind of gain your damage and work from there. You don't want to chase too much with DDD because you want to abuse his high weight. You don't want to lose the life lead basically. His forward air and back air both can kill, back air being the stronger of the two. Up air also kills. His forward smash breaks shields if blocked, especially if it's charged, and it kills very early. But it's hard to hit with because it has all this startup, all this animation. His dash attack also kills, but it's very punishable. So his forward smash is very punishable, dash attack's punishable. Down smash is also quite punishable, but not as much. Down smash is one of his safer smashes, along with up smash is a good anti-air tool. I like up tilt into up air, is pretty cool. I guess it's time to talk about down B, which not many people do. So much like Kirby's hammer, it's not a move you really want to use very often. I mean, it's very powerful, but as you charge it, DDD starts taking damage. It's cool that you can jump with it in this game, but you can't block. So if someone were to hit me right now, I just took a whole bunch of damage and now I got hit. People can just block this move, but it's really powerful. So it's not that great of a... I don't think it's that great of a tool, because no one's really gonna fall in front of you and allow you to do this to them. In competitive play, people are usually pretty good at avoiding things like this, and they're really not going to get hit by something like this. But it could be worth it. Maybe if you charge it just a little bit and you get good at landing it, might be worth it. So there's that. Dash attack, what I like to do is I like to condition my opponent by grabbing them a lot. I'll do a lot of grabs, and then once they think I'm going to grab them, they'll start spot dodging, right? So then that's when I'll come and I'll dash attack them, or they'll roll back, right? And I'll keep running, and then I'll dash attack the roll back. So that's something else. His down air also spikes, so if you can land that hit, you're usually in a good spot to kill, and you have multiple jumps, so make use of them. You know, you can go off stage and try and down air a lot. So if you miss a few times, it's okay. Certain characters you shouldn't try this on, like Sheik or maybe Villager might be really hard to hit with it. Some characters it's just not worth going off stage against, but most characters it's fine. He does not have a wall jump, which is something to take note of. Also, the suicide move, just use suction while you're facing the ledge and try to take your opponent with you. Usually a wise opponent will not let you do this to them, but sometimes you can get a free stock. So what I like to do, if I take the first stock against my opponent, I'll go for it. And then if I miss, I'll just jump and up B back. If I get them, then I win. So it's not that much of a risk, especially if I have a stock to spare. I wouldn't recommend doing this on your last stock because it's just not it's not wise. You might put yourself in a tough spot by doing that. Definitely using Gordos off stage is huge, so that you can pressure your opponents, right, when they're trying to recover. You can kind of try to snipe them with Gordos. Oh, and the Gordo got stuck onto the wall. So you can actually use that as a strategy. Try and stick it onto the wall where you know they're going to recover to, and try to gimp them that way. It's not a bad idea. But it doesn't always stick. Sometimes it bounces off. But remember, while there's a Gordo out, you can't throw another one. You have to wait till it disappears. So that's something you have to know. Yeah. That's basically it. Oh, also, the hammer itself has a hitbox when you start the side B. which is, it can be strong at certain percent. See how it knocks him this way? Because my hammer is hitting him into the Gordo, and the Gordo's hitting him. So there's a lot of different setups you can do with this. And yeah, and his jab is pretty good actually. His jab deals good damage. It also kills, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that'll kill at higher percents, especially a much lighter character. However, it's punishable. So you don't want to overuse jab too much. If it hits, go for it. You're going to get 16%. But generally, you want to be careful because you don't want to get punished. A lot of Dedede's moves are punishable. So that's why you mainly want to stick with like forward tilts, Gordos, neutral B mix-ups to gain your damage, your safe damage, and grabs. Just keep working on it. Like, keep working on your down throw combos. Get that free damage. Don't do anything too risky unless you have to. Unless you need to go for the kill or something. Then you could go for like Gordo setup into dash attack. And the Gordo will protect you, actually. So you can go for dash attack. If they punish you, the Gordo can punish them. Things like that. Like little setups like that. You can even set up a vertical Gordo and then throw them back into it. And that's a decent option. Oops. It's hard to do, but people will block. They're going to block because you have a Gordo in front of them. So, oops. Did not mean to do it horizontally. Things like that. So you can get creative. It's hard to do because Dedede is such a big target. But remember that he survives quite a long time. So use that to your advantage for sure. His crouch or ducking animation is just pretty sexy, but it's not much else than that. You can't duck under projectiles. But yeah, he's just like there. I don't know why this is his animation, but that's what it is. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please right now, if you can, give it a thumbs up. If you found it helpful, please share it with some friends of yours. Anyone interested in maining Dedede, please share this with them. Anyone interested in Smash Brothers. I would really like for my channel to start growing again. It's kind of slowed down for a bit. So with that, I'm going to need your help. I'm going to need people to kind of spread the word about my channel again and let people know that I do Smash tutorials and that I create this content. Also in the description is a link to my sponsor, Detonate. They actually helped me get to tournaments and they provided me with a cool controller, Detonate controller. So thank you guys for that. Go check them out on Twitter. Check me out on Twitter. And yeah, thank you guys so much. I appreciate your viewership always. Leave me questions and comments below and I will see you all next time. Later.